Hi all, welcome to my channel Stepping Stone to Success. In this video, I am going to talk in detail regarding reading. So in previous video, I have told about the basic things regarding reading, listening, writing and speaking. So in reading, part A, part B and part C we have. Okay, part A we have 15 minutes and we have to answer 20 questions, and part B and part C together we have 45 minutes. Part A is very important because we know that we have only 15 minutes and we have to answer 20 questions. So if you get this 20 answers very correctly, it's sure that you'll be able to crack B. Today I am going to discuss about some of the important tips and tricks which is going to help you to score 20 out of 20 in part A. Now we'll see reading part A. So already I have told that we have only 15 minutes and we have to answer 20 questions, and you'll be getting text A, text B, text C and text D. In text A, you could see that it is only a small text, and text B it is a little bit lengthy, and text C we have a column table, and text D we have some content. So for examination, mostly we'll get very small text, but when we practice, sometimes we may get a little longer text and we'll be finding it difficult, but don't worry. So for exam, when you receive part A, immediately what you have to do is we have to go on through text A, text B, text C and text D, not in detail but a superficial reading. In that, what we have to concentrate much is we have to concentrate what this paragraph is telling about. That is first paragraph. What is it telling about? Okay, fracture, dislocations and sprain. And text B, you should read the heading, simple fracture of limb. So here they are mostly talking about the management. And text C, here you could see there is drug therapy protocol. And text D, you can see the techniques. So what you have to do is don't go for a very depth reading. You have to go on with the superficial reading, and you take only 2 minutes to read this complete passage. And you have to go for the questions. So first you have 1 to 7 matching questions, and 8 to 14 you have some small phrases like 15 to 20 questions here, it's fill in the blank. So the different types of question pattern is, okay, start from 8 to 14 questions, because we know that here we have to answer, already I have told in previous video that 1 to 7 questions you have to answer either A, B, C or D, like based on the questions what is there. So don't go to the first to 7 questions first. We have to start from 8 to 14 questions. So you should read what should be used to elevate a patient. So here underline the keywords. Okay. And here also next question is maximum dosage. That is very important. You should know that you have to see such doses like maximum, minimum and the root, like you have to give more importance for that. Then which part of limb may be elevated by extra padding, so you have to underline that keyword. Now I'm going to concentrate on what is the 8th question. Already I have told that I have read the text A, text B, text C and text D for about 2 minutes, and I have underlined the important points. And one thing we have to be very conscious is we have to see what is this text about, and we have to see the subheadings of this text and also give more importance for the keywords. That is what we have to do first, and after that only I am doing this 8 to 14 questions. So I have some knowledge where are these things. Okay, so here elevating the patient's fractured leg, here I can see that it is under the management, because already I have gone through the text and I know that somewhere here it is, so elevate the limb, it is there. Okay, so here what should be used to elevate a patient's fractured leg, and here too you have to be very conscious that elevate the limb. It's limb for arm and pillow for leg. Here they have asked for fractured leg, so don't go for arms, because here there are two things like, okay, so here leg is given and here also leg is given, isn't it? So don't go for arms, you have to use a pillow is your answer. So here a pillow will be your answer. Okay, then what is the maximum dose of morphine? Maximum dose of morphine per kilogram. So here the answer is, here you can see the maximum dose per kg. Here you have to be very conscious because maximum dose of 10 milligram, but the question is maximum dose per kg. So sometimes they may write 10 milligram. So if you write 10 milligram, that is wrong, because here the question is maximum dose of morphine per kg. So you have to go, the maximum dose is here 0.2 milligram per kg. So that will be your answer. Okay. Next is which part of the limb may need extra padding. So here somewhere you have seen about plaster bags like this. So you have to go on with this passage and you should find the answer. You have to go on very fast and you should find, okay, extra padding, here the word is there, here too we have in the question extra padding, so we have to see and read that passage. Extra padding can be placed over bony prominence, so here your answer will be bony prominences. So like here to find the same word, here you have to, I have told that you have to concentrate much on, to be very conscious that you have only limited time and you have to go in a very speedy manner. Okay, so likewise you have to fill this questions till 14. Next we'll move on from 15 to 20 questions. As already have told that it is a fill in the blanks, so you have to answer. Your answer will be sometimes direct answers will be given that you have to see. According to your convenience, you can just either go with 15, 16 or 73 questions and you can go and search the paragraph, or you can go from 15 to 20 questions and you can go for the paragraph. So, and if it is not possible for you, just read the 15th question, okay, and you can go and search the answer. Falling on an outstretched hand is a typical cause of dash of elbow. So here it is like one of the type, like, you know, isn't it? So here fracture, just go and read it. Okay, here here we have elbow dislocation, here we have elbow, so dash of elbow, so it is dislocation of the elbow. Sometimes your answer will be in such a way that you have to write it like this, otherwise you'll get the same answer as it is there in the text. So here the answer is dislocation of the elbow. So similar way we have to find the answer for all the questions. Upper limb fracture should be elevated by means of dash. So already we have upper limb fracture should be elevated. Already we have seen this in the elevation of the limb. Upper limb, you know that it is arm, so it should be elevated by using a sling. So here you have a direct answer, a sling. So the answer is sling. A is already given, so no, there is no need to write A again. So upper limb fracture should be elevated by sling. Now we have done 8 to 20 questions, and so that you have gone through the paragraph text A, text B and text D several times, so you will be much familiar about the paragraphs. And later you come to question 1 to 7. So in that already I have told that, isn't it? We have to write either A, B, C or D based on the questions. So this will be more easy because already you have gone through this paragraph. This is a basic way how we have to approach reading, because we have only 15 minutes, we have to answer 20 questions, so we have to go on with the passages very fastly. I have told you, isn't it? So we have to start with 8th question and you finish till 20th question. After that you can come to 1 to 7. So when you do 8 to 20 questions, you will have a good knowledge regarding all the passages, what is there, and so that it will be easy for you to do 1 to 7 questions. So this all comes while by practice. So when you go through this text A, text B and text D, what we have to concentrate much is first 2 minutes. Already I have told us in the first 2 minutes you just go through superficially regarding this passage, and you have to see the keywords, you have to see what is the subheadings, and you have to concentrate on what this topic is about. So do that, then immediately shift on to the questions. Do it as early as possible, very fastly you have to do the thing. So these are some of the tips and tricks which I have followed in my OET reading, but you can also opt different methods and you can see how it works for you. If you really like this video, please give me a thumbs up and you can share your comments in my comment box. Thank you. Bye bye.